Well, I uploaded this video earlier, and then I discovered that it doubled it, so it was 31 minutes of the same thing. So I deleted it. But what I do want to add is some pictures at the end I took coming out of through Bluefield, Virginia, coming through the mountains with the snow in the mountains. Quite pretty. I'm going to add them to the end of the video. So if you wonder where the other video went, I deleted it, I re-uploaded it, so it's not 31 minutes long, and I didn't realize it did that. When you think things are strange, they just seem to get unstrange sometimes. They wrap themselves. I was a little wrapped around the axle because I didn't get that Winnipeg run. That put a little more coins in my pocket for the Canada run. It gave me, maybe it gave me 1,400 miles or something. And I'm wondering, you know, what are they doing? Well, they gave me that run down to Baltimore. Then they had me go back up to Carlisle, and I was supposed to drop that step deck, but it had an ABS light, so they had me drop it by the shop. And I think I may have covered this in the last video, but I ended up just not even going to Carlisle. I went to the Petro and rode the storm out. Next morning I get up and I go down to, I go into the plant to get this trailer. It is buried. The back of the trailer had 14 inches of snow on it. There was a drift because there was some, of course, some blowing snow. There was a drift in front of it, almost up to my knees. And the loaders brought me around a 1 foot wide coal shovel, and that's what I shoveled that thing out with. I don't complain a lot of other drivers. We have drivers out here that will just tell on other drivers. That ain't me until I got that trailer. Everything was just thrown. It's a double drop, okay? I need to make a video on how I stow a double drop, how it's supposed to be stowed, not just half-ass. Everything on this trailer was just thrown into it. So now everything on this trailer's got 14 inches of snow on it. That area right there just got hammered, and it was 8 miles from where I was. And because there was just bands that came through. So I had to actually dig in through the trailer and get the pillow blocks out of both sides. I had to get the end caps and just threw them in there. They were frozen, they had gotten wet and were frozen to the bottom of the trailer. Everything was just thrown in. The stop blocks on the DG, they're aluminum stop blocks. And when I went to get the trailer, the glad hands are wrapped in red glass tape. The red glass tape is a tape we use on glass that leaves nothing behind when you peel it back off. And if the trailer's broke, you wrap the glad hands with red tape. Not me. I went to the shop and asked them for some red tags. They'll give them to you. They're free. So I asked the unloaders, or the loaders there, and they were pretty helpful. They drug the trailer out for me because I would never have got it out with this truck, not with these super singles. If you want to know something that won't get around the snow and you want to put them on something you own, wide super singles. Horrible in the snow. Anyhow, they drug the trailer out for me, and I asked them about the tape on the glad hands, and they said it's missing a stop block. You take it down to Laurinburg, they'll give you another stop block for it. Okay, cool. So I'm digging through all this snow to get everything out. And there's both stop blocks. There's all the pillow blocks, all the straps are on it, all the ratchets are on it. Everything's there. The only thing I did not find was the fiberglass angles, but I think they're rolled, which is the way I do it. I roll them. If not, the plant's got more fiberglass angles. So I called my fleet manager. I said, what's wrong with this trailer? I said, they said it was missing a stop block. I got it. I said, I've already put air to it. I put electric to it. I did a full inspection of it. I can't find a problem with it. Do you know what's wrong with this trailer? He went back to records, couldn't find anything on it. Whoever dropped it wrapped the glad hands and told nobody, whatever the problem is. Cool. This morning got underneath the load. And this load I'm going to be able to run today, it's going to be 885 miles, and I'm going to burn up most of it tomorrow. 850. I'm going to do all of it, but about 120 miles of that. That's going to give me 2,700 and some miles. Plus, I think I've got 2 Canadian trips this week. I think. I don't know. I should keep better track of that. And then they're supposed to get me home on the 23rd. They said they'll get me home on the 24th in the morning. I'm okay with that because it's probably going to Glenn class. If they deadhead you home, it goes against your pay for performance. Right now, somehow, I don't know how, I am 10th on pay for performance out of 43 drivers at 104.5. So this is going to be one of my best quarters ever. Another video I did a video on what I thought of Maverick Transportation. I deleted it, not because I said, not because there was things I said that I didn't want to say or whatever. I tried to upload the last video and my laptop's full, and I've deleted, and finally it got down to the point that the only thing I could really delete that was easy to get back, as far as passwords and sign in and whatever, and was a big file, was the GoPro app. So I deleted the GoPro app and everything went with it, which wasn't much because I'd already lost it all before. I think Santa, like I said, I think Santa's bringing me a real laptop where I can put a good external drive on it, come up with a decent video instead of me just sitting here talking. It is dark again, I'm sorry. This morning I grabbed the load and went. I was going to do a video from there, but I was just hustling, got it ready to go and blasted with it. Another step deck. What is that, 6 or 7 in a row? Who's keeping count out there? 6 or 7 in a row. And I just talked to one of the other drivers. They're like, yeah, that's about the stupidest way in the world to haul glass. But anyhow, I'm going to blast out of here in the morning. It goes, my routing goes right by Portage, so you know where I'm going to be at. I'm going to go to Portage. 7 hours after I get up in the morning, I can actually get up and roll out 6:05 in the morning. Basically, if you go on off duty and on your sleeper berth, you can leave 10 hours from there. So if I like tonight, I went off sleeper berth at 6:05, I can leave at 4:05. So 7 hours, be there by noonish, you know, and that's Saturday, and I am not going to roll out till Sunday evening. About 2 hours down there, and that'll give me close to 2,700, close to 2,700 miles. Be a good week after all. I was fretting. I mean, I thought I would get more because I had 1,000 miles by Monday, so Sunday and Monday, but that's okay. I'll take it. That's all I got. Some busy, some hustling, and I will remake that video on what I think of Maverick Transportation as a whole. Okay. You know, there's things people complain about their job. I complain about things in this job. I know one person that I think works for probably the greatest company in the world. It's my sister, and their company is freaking phenomenal. I would love to work there, but ain't nothing. Hey, you need somebody to drive a truck around your parking lot or something? I mean, there's nothing there I can do. It's way above my pay grade. But I think everybody could probably say, yeah, there's a lot of things in my company I could change. I would love to change. And you know, unless you buy it or whatever, you can't change it. It is what it is. Maverick does a good job of listening. They don't always change everything to everybody's liking. They do a lot of listening. And that's one thing you need to understand in your job, is if your company doesn't listen to you, it's because you're not important. That, and people don't leave bad jobs as much as they leave bad managers. That's my 2 words of wisdom, along with picking up wooden nickel things. We'll talk to you. Guess we'll try this again. Started up the GoPro, turned around, died, batteries were dead. I am in Portage, Indiana. There's the same old busted up old trailer. Right now they're just using that for storage, and I'm sure it's going to go to the scrap heap. I don't know. 2746 is what I'm going to end up with the week. It's Saturday, December the 19th, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't need to leave until about... There's a couple ways I could work it. I could leave Monday morning at about 5, roll in there at 7, and do my offload. However, if they don't get me right in, I've already started burning my clock. So the next place I want to go, I'm going to have a lot of hours burned off my clock. So I'm going to leave here probably about 3 tomorrow afternoon. Should be there. I'm going to try to get the truck washed. Should be there about 6. Don't offload till 7. I'll do a 10-hour break, and then when I get up in the morning, I'll have a fresh clock, get ready to go again. Snacking on some maple Canadian cookie things. Didn't have any chocolate, but whatever. But it ended up being a good week. I'm quite sure my next run will probably be to Decatur and Decatur to Glenny. Best I can guess. Don't know. Too far out. They know. They're not saying. But that's kind of it for now. It was a good drive up here this morning. It wasn't even much trouble till I got Chicago. I came up from Indianapolis, and I'm not really in Chicago, but then I go east about 8 miles to the yard here, and only had one issue. The same crap around Chicago. Cars getting off. And this guy just jumped right over, and he wouldn't let me over to get on. He was beside me. Then he jumps over in front of me, him and 2 other cars, and they slam on their brakes. And I slammed on the brakes and swerved. So that's twice on this load. Last one I called the fleet manager on. I'm sorry, I called safety on, told him to grab that video, because if I don't have broken glass then, I got broken glass now. I've had to hit the brakes twice hard for these people. And I really wish I could get somebody to just follow me around. And when they do that, I just point out the car and they go over and just beat the hell out of it with a ball bat. Cut the tires off of it, pour sand in the engine. I really don't care. It's that frustrating because it's that dangerous. I am total weight 77,500 pounds. 77,500 pounds. So you can figure that I weigh, I'm doing some quick math here. About the equivalent of 39 of those little cars that was in front of me. About 2,000 pounds apiece. Crazy. Crazy. People don't get it. You know, it's funny when the pandemic is really hitting and all these cities just totally shut down. There were no big crash. There were no big truck wrecks. There wasn't truck wrecks anywhere. As soon as they open it back up, there's truck wrecks because assholes like this. You know? And it's frustrating. It puts my life in danger, puts other people's lives in danger. And I talked to Maverick about the video, and they don't even send them to the cops. They should send them to the cops. It's reckless operation at best, in my opinion. We all know what opinions are worth, but I also asked them if I could have a copy of the video, and they said no. And I'm like thinking to myself, you have a camera that goes off facing forward if there's an issue and one watching me, but I can't see the camera that's watching me. I can't see what you recorded. I think that's just crap. I'll be straight up honest with you. It's crap. You're going to record me, I should be able to get to see what you're recording. If there's an issue, I should be able to review that video. And I probably can if I want to go to North Little Rock. But no, I should have, upon request, a copy of that video. Sent to me in my email. Simple as that. You're recording me, I should see what you're recording. You know, it's fair. The one day before yesterday, my dash cam wasn't on. My dash cam's on this time. The problem is I can't get the laptop to read any of the videos. It just shows that there's a video there, but it won't show me what it is. So we're going to work on that. I'm sorry, iPad. We're going to work on that if I get a new laptop, because this is crap. I don't have a problem myself if I recorded off my video camera, send it to the police. I will. I don't care. I'll call the state
Tell them I've got a video of a reckless operator, and I want to send them that video. That's my video. If Maverick doesn't want to give me their video, okay, I got my own camera. Right there. And it's capturing, it's doing everything it's supposed to, but the problem with Nextbase is their app is garbage. It really is. I've re-downloaded it, and you can go look at the Nextbase webcam app, and it's just all kinds of negative on their app. So, but anyhow, that's what's going to happen. Now, I've been to this place before in Ottawa, Illinois. Never been to the plant. I picked up an empty trailer at the lot, or dropped an empty trailer, picked up another trailer, I think, one time. And I took a load out there. My first load ever was out there. I've never pulled a load out there in 19 months. So, I'll figure it out. Ain't nothing but a thing. Talk to you in a bit.